Hello lovelies and welcome to the video. So today I have a mixed media layout. Now this was done back in January, at the end of January, and this was done for one of the many challenges that was up for the Australia Day long weekend. And this challenge was use the colours of your state, and living in New South Wales my colours were blue and white. So this was actually a pretty recent picture that I had, and this was a picture of my monkey, Will, and he's got these bright blue eyes. No clue where he gets them from, because both his father and I have hazel, his brother's got brown, but Will has these bright blue eyes. And he was watching his iPad and he was sitting next to me, and I just took this photo and I loved it, because you can see his lovely little freckles and his bright blue eyes. And I thought I would use this photo. So I've started with some blue Dylusions paint. I wanted to use a darker one. I wanted to use night, after midnight. But it's all dried up, so I had to use I think it's periwinkle blue I ended up using. And then I'm coming in with some plain white paint. Now I've used a spatula to apply it, and then I have gone in with some white with my spatula, and then I've gone in with an old gift card and just applied some lines, just because I wanted to build up some interest in my background. Nice and simple. I did pull out some art foamy stamps just in case I wanted to use those, but I don't end up using them. In the end, I liked what was happening with my background. Because I couldn't help myself, I went and added some white splatters. So this is using a Dylusions spray, which I haven't used in a while. But I like it because it's nice and bright and opaque, and it doesn't go translucent like some sprays that you can get. Now I've decided to colour my embellishment. I've got a Charms Creation, and it's a book page one, so it's very neutral, but I wanted to colour it so it matched my layout. So what I've done is I've got some of that paint, and then I've added some water to make it more like a watercolour, so it's more translucent, because I wanted to see the book paper in the background. I didn't want to completely take away from the look of it by painting over an opaque acrylic paint. I wanted you to be able to see all that lovely book page text in the background. So by watering my paint down, it's made it more translucent, and it works really well. So now I have an embellishment that matches my layout quite perfectly. And then I added some paint to some of the hessian that was around the edges as well. And then to make it match, I've added some more of that some white splatters, and again watered it down a little bit just to make it do its thing and do its splatter thing. So I really liked being able to customize this to suit my layout. When I have a very mixed media background, I do tend to keep my embellishing to a minimum, and being able to use one of these awesome Charms Creations is really cool, because they really pop off a page. So I'm backing my photo just on some neutral paper. It was literally sitting on my desk. It's just some white, it's just a white pattern with, I think, black dots. Nice and simple, but it mats my photo beautifully, so it pops off that background. And now I'm going to build a little cluster behind my little charm here. I've got some, I think it's that, what is it? Drywall tape, I think. This tape that you get, we all love to use it in our scrapbooking, in our art journaling. It's that grid-looking tape stuff. I have no idea. A gyprock tape, I think that's what it is. And so I've added that behind, and then I went and got some thread, just some plain white thread, and I'm just going to bunch that up behind my little embellishment too. So I am sticking with the blue and white, as you can see. And I do love this little cluster that it creates. It's really quite cool. I use a lot of wet glue to get this down. And then I'm going to move on to my title. Now, with my title, I have so many thickers, it's not funny. And I was lucky enough that I managed to find that I had enough letters in these big, chunky blue glitter thickers. And they were made for this layout. They really were. It is a different shade of blue, but it's still sticking with my lovely monochromatic look that I got going. And I just decided to go nice and simple and call these baby blues. And yeah, I just love that I had the thickers for it. I really do. And then I was able to use these thickers. These thickers could be difficult to use on something else, but it was perfect for this layout. So pretty much that's it. Very heavy on the background, and when I do, like I mentioned, I do like to keep everything else pretty simple because I do love my backgrounds to really pop. And yeah, I just love how this came together. So this was, yeah, my entry for the My State challenge for the Cybercrop. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Like I said, it's been a while since I've put one up, but anyway, back into the swing of things, and I'll be back real soon with a new video. Bye for now.